Hey everyone, it's Wolvie. I'm back with a tutorial. Today we're going to be doing manga clouds. I've struggled with clouds for a long time, and I finally figured out a method that's pretty consistent, so I'd like to share it. So right here I have my page I'm working on. We're going to put clouds in this area right here. We have a 20 density gradient filled in the sky right here, and I'm gonna add a darker gradient as well. So we're gonna go to the 40 density layer. I have all my tones out here. I have a 5%, 20%, and 40. We're only gonna be using the 20 and 40%, and you could use whatever, depending on the darkness of the sky. You could use whatever tone you want. You could use one tone if you want, or you could use two like I am. What you're gonna want to do is make sure your layer is set on frequency mask image, which that makes sure if you put a gradient in, it'll be a gradient made of different size dots instead of a gradient that just makes the dots lighter in opacity, which you don't really want for halftones, because the halftones have to be black dots. That's the kind of the point of them. So then you're gonna want to get a brush. I always use the gouache brush. You could use whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable like blending with. I'm gonna fill out this top part, the highest part of the sky. You know what? I'm gonna do a little bit less from like right here. You can hold shift to get your line straight. Then I hit J for the blender. Get your blender pretty big. You could blend it out. You could also just do a gradient. I like doing this way because it gives me a little more control and it has a little more of a natural feeling. Sometimes the gradient suits better though. If you do a gradient, yeah, you'll just do that on the layer and do all the same steps. So once you have your sky in there, gonna go back to the lighter tone, and we're gonna go to the eraser and pull out the soft eraser and get a decent size one. I have the clouds kind of sketched out, so I'm gonna follow these clouds, these rough sketches, and you want to just block in lightly a large loose shape. Try not to press super hard. And these parts at the top where your darker tone is aren't going to show up right away. You just got to wait till we get there. Okay. And now we're gonna go to the darker tone. Get those clouds in there. And then you're gonna have to keep going back and forth until you start to see your shapes, your clouds taking shape. Go back and forth. You probably want your lightest parts of your clouds to be near the top if it's daytime. Let's turn this layer off. All right, now we can start to see them. Okay, you get your brush a little smaller to get the detail in. Okay, and that's it. Clouds are done. Once you zoom out, I thought they were done, but this cloud kind of looks funny, so I'm gonna just brighten it up a bit. There we go. One more touch. All right, there we go. Let's do one in here too. All right. That's how you make clouds in Clip Studio. It's pretty simple. You can always go back in more detail if you want to. You can go back to the darker layer and add some shadows under your clouds. You could do like use the airbrush or something and add some shadows under the clouds if you need it. I don't think I need it in this one, but depending on your setting, you know, depending on what you're doing, you might need it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Join our community, or my community. I don't have no viewers yet on my live streams, but we're doing 1 layer challenge live streams where I learn how to paint, and you can learn how to paint digitally with me. And then we do the comic hyper stream, which is where I work on this comic here. All of this page was drawn on the hyper stream. All 4 of the pages for this comic have been drawn on the hyper stream. So tune into that if you're interested in making your own comic. Thanks. Stay up and stay creative. Peace.